Well, Teddyfied actually came later. Uh, the title of the book, How Is My Teddy? I was in Florida one year doing it was at a convention, and I was in a hotel. And, in the evening after studying, at the convention, uh, I was questioning myself. I said, what can I do? What can I do to to help me to stay on track? What do I need to change about my life? And as I pondered that, the idea came. Use Teddy. I said, Teddy. What's Teddy all about? And then the information came about each letter. Teddy, Teddy. And the first thing I thought about it, like a teddy bear or name Teddy. But then it said use the T for thinking. And I said, wow, okay, thinking. And then E for eating. And then D for drinking water. The other D for doing, and Y, you loving you. Now, E also stands for exercising, but that came later. That came later on. So, and as it came down, I said, wow, it just all of a sudden it just filled my mind with that particular idea. And the more I thought about it, and I had been reading a lot of books, for to improve my life. And thinking was very important to me because, your thoughts are very powerful. So, and then I realized that, that this could be a tool to help me and help others because Teddy is a mental journey of self-awareness and is designed to unlock the power of your mind, body, and spirit. So that's what it has done for me. I mean, it has helped me tremendously to stay on track because the T part of Teddy, thinking, now I'm able to think. I don't really just let my mind just take over and think on its own. I think about what I'm thinking about because a thought is an energy and it's a vibration. So as one thinketh, so is he. So when you can handle your thoughts, you can change your life by how you think. And most of us, we don't think the way we need to think. We let the world its ideas control how we think. And if it's going to control how we think, it's going to also control how we feel. Because how you are feeling is the results of how you are thinking. And when you find yourself feeling poorly or not being happy and content, then you are not thinking the right thoughts. But anyhow, that's the thinking part of it. The E came to eating. For many years, I've ate all kind of stuff like everybody else did. You know what I mean? If it tastes good, I'm gonna eat it. So I was eating for taste and not eating for nutrition. So when that idea came down about eating, I said, wow, and I had some health issues. And I knew that I had to change my eating habits. So, I started eating properly. I started eating more fruits and more vegetables. And, so that's the eating part of it. Like I said, the exercising part came a little later on. And I go over to the Sports Learning Center 3 days a week and I exercise. Your body has to stay agile. So exercising has definitely kept me, my overall well-being is much better just from exercising. How is my Teddy? Teddy is an acronym. T stands for thinking. Thinking good thoughts. E stands for eating. Eating the proper foods. E is also stands for exercising. Exercising the body. The first D in Teddy stands for drinking, especially drinking water, the benefits of drinking water. The other D in Teddy is for doing. What are you doing? What are you actually doing with the gifts that you have, that Almighty God has given you? And the last letter in Teddy is Y, which is you loving you. If you don't love you, you can't love no one else, and you can't benefit anyone else because you're not loving yourself. So Teddy. And when you do all of those things, then you have become Teddyfied. Oh my God, man! Fruits and vegetables. The fruits and vegetables have just given me a lot more energy. When I eat more fruits, especially in the morning, when I can give my body the fruit and the alkaline, because your food is alkaline, and it can also be acidic. So, but it has given me much more energy. I'm more conscious. I think better. I feel better. The whole 9 yards. So that's what the fruits and vegetables has done for me. Exercising. Oh my goodness. At one time I had some health issues where I was overweight and I was sluggish, and I just felt tired all the time. And I knew that I wasn't getting enough exercise. So in the past few years, I started attending Sports and Learning Center 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And since I have done that, my overall well-being has changed tremendously. I've gotten more energy. I sleep better. It just made a tremendous difference in my life. And I'm just so grateful for that. And I see a lot of my friends, we're called like couch potatoes. We don't get enough exercise. We just don't get enough exercise. And the American people, we just don't do enough exercise. And so that has benefited me tremendously. I just can't say that enough to my friends. Oh man, water. Oh my God. Your body is like 65 to 75% water. And if you don't give your body water, it can't function. It just does not have the tools to function. And since I have given my body more water, I've noticed a lot of changes in my life, my overall, my skin, the way I feel, everything about my overall well-being has changed. Especially drinking alkaline water. Alkaline water, your water is going to be either alkaline, neutral, or acidic. The acidic water is the water that actually causes you to have a lot of disease and health issues. Not just the water being acidic, but some foods are acidic also. So you have to get that the alkaline water in your body. So that has benefited me tremendously. Most people are dehydrated and don't even realize it. And that's why when you go to the hospital, what's the first thing they do? Yeah, they stick a needle in you and they'll give you some water. So because they know that most of us are dehydrated. So when I started giving my body water every day, when I first get up in the morning, I drink a big glass of water, and it kind of starts my day. And you will notice that you're going to sleep better. You're gonna have better thoughts. Just your overall well-being is going to be better. So drinking water is very important. Keeping the body hydrated. So and it just eliminating a lot of acid from your body, because the more you drink water, the more fluids are going to leave your body. You see, so when those fluids leave your body, then all of the acids and things that you shouldn't have in your body, is gone. So that's one of the benefits of some of the benefits of drinking water. Man, doing. Oh my God, that's when you can first of all use your gift, the gift that Almighty God has given you. When you can do that, and you can do that every day, the doing part of it, makes your life wonderful. So doing is very important to me because when I get up in the morning, I I ask myself a few questions. Okay, there's 5 questions that I usually ask myself in the morning. First of all, who am I? Why am I here? And then you know about the GPS, right? The GPS, everybody uses the GPS to take you wherever you want to go. The global positioning system. Everybody use that. Well, a spirit came into me and said, "Okay, use your GPS, but I want you to use the GDS, and GDS is another acronym. I'm great for coming up with acronyms. You know what I mean? So, but GDS and the other 3 questions I asked myself. I asked God to tell me, Lord, where do I go today? Where do I go? What do I do once I get there? And what do I say? Those 3 questions are very important to me. Where do I go? You tell me, where do I go? Go where I tell you to go. Do what I tell you to do. And I'll tell you what to say once you get there. So doing is a very important part of my everyday activities. I want to make sure that I'm doing things that's in alignment with who I am, what my purpose is. Because if you're on purpose, you are, your life is wonderful. Things will open up to you, and you know that you're on purpose because you feel a certain way. There's a certain energy. It's like you have become friends with the universe. So that's why I try to, do the things that I do. I have been very blessed, to be able to, to write this book, to play music. Those are things which I love doing. I love doing it. And, I just advise anybody that whatever your gift is, find out what it is. And you can tell what your gift is because you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, if you enjoy something, tremendously, that is your gift. That's your gift. And that's what you want to do.